Good morning, everybody. As you all know, I love humanity and I love all the creatures of the earth. And as such, I'm trying to help us all get along better by understanding EA marketing. And today we're going to join my imagined character at EA Marketing for lunch. We're going to join him at lunch today. This is kind of how I imagine the typical EA marketing person going to lunch. They get to work usually around 10:30, and they kick off for lunch about 11:30 and to about 1:30, I would say, probably something along those lines. As I imagine it, this is a satire, you guys. This is, I'm not saying this is the truth, but this is how I imagine it as a satirical take for legal reasons. Thanks. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Into character. Now, this is your typical executive, but not even executive. I'm going to say anybody, EA marketing for lunch. Whew, here we go. Excuse me. This seemed a little weak. Did you make it like I told you how to make it? Yeah, with just vodka. Did you make it that way? I don't know. I mean, the first one was fine. The second one was fine. This one seemed a little weak. And that's dessert. You know, I kind of like dessert to be the best one. Okay, well, all right. Thanks. Hey, come here real quick. Do you happen to know who's that girl over there? Yeah, the 12-year-old. Who is she? Oh. Is she on TikTok? You don't know? Could you find out for me? Could you go up there and just be subtle? Kind of subtly price her out. Like, is she on TikTok? Is she on Instagram? How many followers does she have? Would she like to work for The Sims? We could make a sim of her. You might throw that in subtly. Remember, I tip well. I mean, I know you don't work for me. I know. Shut up. I know that. Okay, I tip well. And I order expensive drinks. Okay, so just kind of, open the door with me maybe a little bit, kind of like an agent. I could give you a cut. I could do in The Sims maybe. How old are you? Oh, 27? You look younger. I don't know. Yeah, no, we don't like to push it. I mean, we went 25 once. But yeah, I don't. Anyway, open the door for me. Go talk to her. I need a new person for this campaign. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, and hey, I'll have another one of those. Yeah. It was, like I said, a little stronger this time. A little stronger. Are you making fun of me? What do you mean I don't have anything stronger than pure vodka? I'm just saying a little stronger, okay? Maybe not shake it with so much ice. You don't even need ice. Just pour it out of the bottle. Thanks. I love you. You're great. So anyway, that's how I imagine lunch goes. Oh, but no, there's this too. This is the second part of lunch. There's that. There's the nap part. Yeah, they need to get a nap in. They've been there for like an hour already. They've been at work already for an hour, you guys. Give them a break. Anyway, that's lunch. That's lunch. So I thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me here at the start. Trey and Patrick are coming up next, and with the RM Cascadians. Hi, I'm Jason Sterling. Thanks for joining me. Well, thanks for sticking around. I mean, hopefully you were here for lunch. Did you enjoy lunch with our marketing guy? Pretty nice, huh? Like 4 martinis and a nap. I could go for that sort of lunch. I actually just had lunch. I did. Now, it was kind of like a late lunch or an early dinner. It was about 4:30, but I hadn't had lunch yet, so I'm going to count it as lunch. So I just had lunch too. It was not that. Yeah, it wasn't that. I didn't have anything to drink. Well, I had a Diet Pepsi to drink, but I didn't have any hard vodka. Yeah, I didn't have any straight vodka to drink. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's join our crew here with the Dream Home Decorators. Dream Home Decorators, and it's Patrick. Patrick is explaining to William probably how the dryer works, see, this is how the dryer works, except it doesn't work. It's broken, as you can see. So Patrick is Mr. Fix-It around my house, around our house, around Trey's house. I refer to Trey a lot as me. I'm not really like Trey, really. Trey's probably how I would like to be, like kind of a scamp, but so he's the Fix-It guy around Trey's house, around their house. After that, we all go downstairs. I wanted to get the kids out of the house. I wanted to do something. There is the Humor and Hijinks Festival, and then I built this little park in front of the art center using the tool mod. So the kids are going to kind of play at the park, and I sent Patrick off this time to be the jokester. Humor and Hijinks is a really easy festival to win. All you do is just choose one side or the other, like choose jokester. And then basically you sit there and you tell jokes until like you just never shut up. Just don't shut up. Don't shut up until people are ready to murder you and you win. And that is how it works. And so I sent Patrick there to test it out. And he did a little flirting. It didn't go great. It went okay, like with Shane and Danny. I think Danny got a little jealous. I'm like, why'd you pick this neighborhood? This is the woohoo neighborhood, the woohoo and stay drunk neighborhood. Sorry, what can I say? It's just the way it works. So Danny seemed a little jealous though, so I moved him over with his own boyfriend. Yeah, I moved Patrick over with his own boyfriend who finally made it downstairs, and they hung out, and then that's it. I mean, this, like I said, it's an easy festival. The toddlers did come over. They got sick of playing, so I brought them over, let them hang out with everybody. I think William gets to know Brian Reginald from my RM Cascadian group. He's there. And I think, William went up and gave him a big hug and stuff like that, which is good. And Shane and Danny are also from that group, from the RM Cascadian group. So I don't know. These three seem to be around a whole lot more than the kids from that group or Grant from that group or something like that. So eventually, Trey goes ahead and takes Colleen back upstairs. She has to go potty. She has to go potty. She doesn't want to use a diaper. She's a big girl now. She's a big girl. She was just explaining that, to William. You don't use your diaper when you're a big girl. So she has to go back upstairs to her potty. So Trey takes him up and leaves Patrick here to finish off the night. The great thing is, I had both of them sign up as jokesters, right? So if just one of them wins, all the jokesters win. So that includes the other one. Yeah, so they both get the money. They both get the golden, the microphone or whatever. So I'm going to have Trey kind of finish out the night. I was going to have him buy a t-shirt and everything closed all of a sudden. I wasn't paying attention. So I'd even negotiated, haggle the discount. Still missed it. I was too concerned about winning. We're going to give this exploding gift to somebody. Thinks that's funny. I kind of think it's funny too. And blow up in your face. Because who would take a gift at that event? Someone can hear this guy no, I don't want it. Thank you. No, I don't. Go give it to one of your own people. So the night comes to an end. We do win. You probably saw it, a little $500 floating up. That was us winning. The next morning, Trey gets up, has a healthy breakfast of brownies. We have a big day ahead of us. We have an entire level renovation coming up. I had a little trouble with it. You'll see coming up. There's a little bit of trouble with this renovation. I was able to work around it pretty easy. I don't think... other people would not be able to. So I don't know what was wrong with this lot. This lot we're coming in right now. What is right with this lot is the guy. The guy is really cute. Trey's totally into him. The guy's totally into Trey. And since I cheated with Paolo the last episode, I feel just a lot less guilty about it now. I was really worried I'd feel really guilty, but I didn't. It was fine. I got over it real quick. So I'm thinking that's the perfect bonus, right? So I get my normal stuff. What do you like? What do you not like? What do you want me to do? And I go up to add a level, and I delete the first roof. Deletes automatic, easily, right off the bat. And I can't delete anything else. And I try a couple of things. I can't get anything to work. I can't add a level. I can't delete anything. I can't do anything to do this gig, right? There's no way to do it. Well, there is. I finally decide, and this, I guess if you're watching this now and you've had this problem and you're still playing the pack, you can type in a cheat called Enable Free Build. So you open the cheat box by pressing Control-Shift-C at the same time. A little box will open. And you'll see this come up here in a little bit. After I get tired of trying to figure out some way, maybe I can just delete one of the levels, delete the whole lot, something. No, nothing works. Here it is. This is the cheat. You type in BB. Enable Free Build. And when I did that, then I could delete anything. Could delete the roof, and I could go about trying to create, the second level. Which first thing, of course, is finding room to put the stairs in. That was easy enough. And I guess, they liked pink and video games and fishing. So I'm like, okay, then I'll just make you a video game room, right? And I started to get this idea. Don't do it here. But I started to get this idea. I wonder how little can I do and still get paid? Can I do essentially nothing? Like, could I just paint the walls pink and throw in a video game system and say, there you go. That's great. I satisfied everything you wanted. Where's my money? We're going to see that in a later episode. But today, I kind of don't do a lot. Although this is the second time where I didn't accidentally. I did save and then came back, and then the budget didn't work again. I think that's right? Am I still? Am I spending money or not spending money? It's hard for me to tell from this angle, but yeah, I don't think it's charging me anything, right? Because I had to save it and exit out and come back. And when you do that, all of a sudden the budget doesn't change. It's a glitch. So I was like, okay, well, we don't have a budget. Now I'm just going to put in all sorts of stuff here. And I built this giant, sort of trophy wall. That's what I'm going to call it. Giant trophy wall. I put in 2 video game playing areas with TVs and the most expensive video game system. I built sectionals, all around the middle. And I decided it's going to be kind of like a party room, right? Let's make it a party room. So they like video games and fishing. So we'll make it a party room. I go through a couple of different kind of ideas here. My first idea was to have kind of 2 separate seating islands. And then later I'm like, nah, screw that. Let's just make it one big area, right? This was actually a pretty quick build. It was really a pretty quick build. The room's not very big. The idea is super simple. And, I'm just hoping that I get the money, because my big dream, I've decided this. I'm going to try to move to the penthouse lot in Uptown. It's kind of my big dream, build a penthouse there for Trey and Patrick and the kids. And then when I do that, I'll age the toddlers up to kids, and they can grow up there, as kids or something. So, and that'll probably be kind of the end, because once you reach a penthouse in Uptown, where else do you go? All right? That's it. It's kind of like the pinnacle of success. So we'll see. But I go through and I do, you're looking at almost the finished product right now. This is it. There is just me changing colors, and then I put in a bunch of collectibles and a bunch of fish. I put a bunch of fish on the wall, right? Which worked. I guess for liking fishing, that works. Just grab a whole bunch of fish. Those, excuse me, those mounted fish on the wall. Yeah, just put them all over the wall and it works. They're good with it. This is probably the closest I've gotten to showing a full build too. Because again, it was so simple, it didn't take very long. So I sped it up a little bit. But basically, everything is here. This is where I'm looking for the fish. Stick a bunch of fish on the wall. I hope this doesn't go too slow. It might. I hope it doesn't. Maybe I should trim some out. When I was going through it earlier, I didn't think I needed to trim anything out, so we'll see. Right now it feels slow. Because I don't like to just look for stuff. There's fish. I don't even know what I was looking for. I could have just thrown any fish on the wall. I think I was looking for expensive fish at first, thinking, maybe if I throw this $1,000 fish on the wall, I'll get extra points. So, I'll get extra bonus points. And this isn't even the fun. This is not the fun part. This is the decorating. I want to get to where, Trey and whatever that guy's name is, nameless, faceless employer, client, they're going to get down to their business. But instead, we're watching, I put a fishing pole in. Now that also, I guess it worked. Spoiler alert, I will say this. Well, I do get the money. Even though it's a simple build. I do get the money, and so that worked. That worked. This is another, all of this really could be trimmed. In fact, I'm actually going to pause right now, and I'll pick back up here in a second because all this can be trimmed. We can skip to the end. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to host our event, right? We're going to go inside. Here's what happens. He shows back up with a wife. I hate it when the game does that. I have my hopes built up, so I'm still going for it. I don't care if she's there. All I have to do is get her. Maybe she'll be so interested upstairs. I'll get him downstairs to the shower, and it'll be fine. And he is into it. Oh, there she is. I forgot. She was hiding back there listening. I thought she went upstairs. She's hiding back there listening. She got a dirty look on her face. Hey, listen. I did not steal your man. He threw himself at me. He was into it. He did. Comes in there and he's all grabbing my chin and acting all. Okay, so there you go. So we go upstairs. I'm giving him the eyes. I walk past, And I'm also showing him all the stuff. Hey, check it out. Pink, fish, video games. Don't you love it? He loves it, but he doesn't really just love the room. You know what he loves? You know what he's after right there? Take a look at that. Now, she's, of course, just firmly got her back. I'm not hearing this. She's not pretending like she don't hear it. Like she doesn't know. And I get it. Of course she's concerned. Of course she's worried. How's she going to compete? I don't know. Anyway, I got the money. Spoiler alert, I told you, I got the money. Hooray, got the money. Now I want the bonus. Now where's my bonus, right? So I'm doing a little flirting, I'm thinking, I'm going to seal this deal. She wants to stand there like a statue and pretend like this isn't happening, like she cannot hear all this going on. She doesn't know. She's just going to pretend like we're talking about something else. That's fine. Do that and stay up here while I'm busy in a little bit, right? So we're doing all this stuff, totally got, totally flirting and giving him the whole thing. And look, watch what happens. That jealous bitch. That jealous. She got. I'm just startled and stunned. How's she gonna pull that shit? Like she's rubbing my face in it. And I'm like, listen, I told you, suck like a Hoover. Like a Hoover. Like an old Hoover from the 50s when they really worked. When you could lose a foot to the thing. You run over your foot by mistake, a Hoover suck your whole foot up in there and rip it right off. Anyway, she can tell she does not like me. Okay. I'm still going for it. I don't care. She kissed him in front of me like, this is my man, this is my husband. What do I care? That's just a name on a piece of paper. That is just a name on a piece of paper. The gloves are off. So anyway, I'm going through my usual stuff. He's been totally into it until she pulled that shit, and now you can see it's going downhill. Yeah, just red negatives all over the place. Starting to piss me off. So I turn him into a minion, and I make him go to sleep. I couldn't think of anything worse to do. I've got to learn Infuriate. I've got to. Patrick knows it, but he wasn't there. So I've got to learn that myself. I wonder if I can learn it from Patrick. I've got to learn Infuriate because I would have set her and him on fire and walked out. Pull that shit. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Yeah, sure, it was, that was her husband, sure, but I can't. Anyway, it was over. The moment was past. So I go home to Lucky Strike. Old Steady. See? He loves me. He's into it. I get the big welcome home kiss. Everything is good. Then, we both need a shower. Yeah, we're going to go take a shower. That's all that's going on there. We're just taking a shower. Except, oh my God. Almost forgot this. Is she round? Where is she? Yeah, I think maybe I cut it. Okay, she was watching. Okay, the little toddler was standing out in the living room. I guess I did cut it. She was standing out in the living room, and when I clicked on her, she had watch game. Oh my gosh. It's a little forward. Now, I'm not saying this never happened with the toddler. I'm not. And granted, she was on the other side of the wall. So maybe she was just watching the wall. But I was like, watch. No, you're not going to watch, huh? No. You're going to go into your room and play with dolls with your brother while daddies are busy taking a shower, getting clean. Tell you what. So anyway, that's what happened. That's the end of this episode. That went quick. This episode, another episode that went fast. I always seem to go fast to me, but thanks for watching. Catch us next time. Next time, I'm trying to remember. I think next time might be where I try doing the house where I do nothing. Well, I mean, I do something, but basically I take what they say they like. So if they like video games or like whatever, like they like reading, I'm going to just put a single bookshelf with a chair next to it, right? So we're going to check that out next time, see if I get paid. If I don't know, I might mess with them or something. But anyway, that was it. Thanks for watching this time, and we'll see you later.